Hey buddy, it's Cody the Sparkeneer, and this is George. Today we're going to be doing a unboxing and first impressions of a robotic lure straight from China. So let's hop into it. So like I said before, this is just a unboxing and first impressions. It's not a full-blown review. If you guys want a full-blown review on this thing, I can do it, or I might just do it anyways. So all right, enough talk, let's pop this sucker open. So now that I got the packaging out of the way and I got the accessories out, first and foremost, this is the float, and it's cheap. It feels like it's gonna just explode in my hands. It is so cheap feeling. What is that noise? I don't know. I don't like it, and I'm probably not going to use this. I'll use one of my own slip bobbers or something. And then it comes with your charger. Has a positive and negative alligator clip, which you hook onto the bait itself, a positive and negative, and it charges. Okay. As far as this part, it comes with 2 extra little propellers, along with the propeller that's already on here. I guess, you know, if this thing breaks, if you hook into a big fish and it breaks off, or if you hit a rock with it or something and one of the fins breaks. Let's talk about the actual lure. All right, so first impressions. It feels fairly decent. I mean, it feels solid. It feels like a solid lure. It's very loose. The action is very loose. Like the connections have a lot of play in them, but maybe that's by design so that the propeller can move this freely in the water. So it is loose, but that just may be by design. Okay, is that rust? Is that rust on there already? No, that's the paint job. That's the paint that has got on the little connector eyelets. Okay. All right, so you have 2 eyelets up top. I guess you can tie to either one of these depending on, you know, how you want this floating in the water or how you want it swimming through the water. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna have to experiment with this to see, you know, what is the best way to rig this thing. I know you got to float it under a float. But as far as, you know, connecting it here, or maybe one of these eyelets is just for the charging, I don't know. This thing didn't come with any instructions. I'm just gonna have to play around with it. So hooks seem nice and sharp. Oh yeah, they're nice and sticky and sharp. So hooks are decent for what this is. A $20 robotic bait. Does this have a rattle inside of it? Yes, it does have a rattle inside of it, but it's not a very prominent rattle. If you could hear that, it's more of like a deep rattle, not a very prominent high-pitched rattle. So, all right, I guess I'm going to fill up my bathtub and get a little length of line and just drop it in and see what it does. All right, we'll see you in my bathtub. Okay, so this might be enough water, I hope it is, but I just got a small piece of fishing line here with this guy. Don't pay any attention to any of this. Let's see what happens. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it lights up too. Where are you going? All right, so it's supposed to stop a little bit. And there it goes. It's a powerful little motor. It's just not the turtle. Can y'all hear that? I mean, that's a powerful little motor, and it lights up. That's so cool. All right, so that's pretty neat. We discovered that it works, and it actually works fairly well. That's a powerful little motor on that thing. So what I did discover is that I think this back eyelet kind of forces it to go down. So I'm thinking if I move the line to the front eyelet, it might correct itself and might swim straighter. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move the line from the back eyelet to the front eyelet, and we'll see what happens. All right, now let's see what happens. So that simulates it being under a bobber. There it goes. Just kind of randomly swims. It's like a weird thing. So yeah, it does swim moderately straighter with it being on the front eyelet. It's so cool. And it has a decent action when it swims straight. You can tell it has a good swimming action to it. Here, if it stops. Yeah, there it goes. I mean, it has a good action to it, damn it. All right. All right, let's take it back in there to the table, and I'll conclude this video. So, first impressions. Do I think this thing is worth $16? Yeah, I do. I do think it's worth $16. It seems well built. It seems well put together. The plastic it's made out of is high quality, or resin, or whatever they use to make it. The little motor in here seems nice and strong and powerful, and it comes with that little green light on the bottom. Maybe attract some fish, maybe not, I don't know. So yeah, I do think it's worth $16. At least this lure itself is worth $16. The little float that came with it's worth probably about 2 cents. So that's, you know, getting thrown away. But the lure itself is worth $16. I definitely like this thing a lot. And I'm gonna be taking this guy out tomorrow. I'm gonna be rigging him up and taking it out tomorrow to see if I can catch a fish or two on it. Maybe. So I'll do a full-blown review on it then. And yeah, we'll go from there. And like I said, I don't know how to end videos very well, so I'm Cody the Sparkeneer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, be safe out there.